Hey guys, welcome back to Grace Chronicles. Today we're going to talk about joy in chaos and what it means to have joy in chaos. But before we do that, I highly suggest, if you have not read or purchased the 3Ps by the one and only, right, I suggest you head to Amazon and go purchase it. We're going to be doing a lot of referencing of the last chapter in this episode. And what's crazy is just like God works in mysterious ways. Like, I always knew that my book would help other people, but I didn't realize the effect that it would have on me too. Even 2 years later, the last chapter is literally called Joy in the Journey, and it's the season that I'm in right now, if I had to be honest. So joy and chaos, what does this mean? In the 3Ps, I did a breakdown of the difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is an emotion. It is something you feel in the moment, which could be gone the next moment based on your current circumstance. But joy is a gift from God. Having joy doesn't mean you're always happy, but you choose to display joy that God has given you so that your light can shine so others could see. Also, in the 3Ps, I did a breakdown of each season and the meaning of them in the natural and the spiritual realm. We are currently in the season of spring. So in the nature, the spring is a time of cleansing and restoration, hence spring cleaning. The soil rotates, refreshing rain is a time of transition and a time of pruning and regrowth. In the spirit, the spring is a time of joy and glory after hardship, a time of pruning. This is when God shapes and molds his people. So to have joy in chaos is to be content and satisfied with life. Maybe not life right now, but where life is going. To know that the storm isn't sent here to hurt us or to harm us, but to teach us. I heard it like this before. If you stop driving in the rain, or if you stop driving in a storm, the storm doesn't stop. But if you press on, if you pray until something happens, eventually you'll drive out of the storm. Proverbs 31:25 says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come." Nothing is necessarily funny to the woman, but the woman knows where her help comes from. The woman can have joy. The joy of the Lord is her strength. Here's the thing, to have joy in chaos and to have the joy of the Lord as your strength, as my Pastor Trent says, trust and rely, acknowledge and recognize, obey and trust. And I'll add my 2 cents. Trust and rely that God is working all things out for the good of those who love him and who are called according to his purpose. Rely on him and his timing and not our own understanding and what we think should happen. And to know that he who started a good work in you and me will carry it out into completion. I can have joy in chaos. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because he that is in me is greater than he that is in the world.